Hi, I'm Mariah, and I read the book Dear Justice. I chose to do the Shoebox project, and I'll be showing you 10 items and how they relate to the main character. So the first object is a calculator, and this represents the math test incident. Quan was studying really hard for a math test until he got a 98%. So he brought it home, and Quan's mom accused him of cheating because she didn't believe that he'd actually be able to make an A on a math test because all the other grades he got was an 87. The next thing I have is a syringe and a pill bottle because this represents when Quan's dad got arrested for drugs and he was taken to jail. The next thing I have is a deck of cards because this was the first time that Quan got arrested because he went to a convenience store and he stole a deck of cards. The next thing I have is a spaceship because this represents when Quan was little and he and his friend Trey would go to the park and they would play in the rocket ship, and this represents Quan's hope for the future. The next thing I have is an arm brace because this represents when Quan realized that Dwight was abusive because one night he had heard Dwight and his mom screaming and having an argument, and the next morning he saw that Quan's mom's wrist was bent and that she had to have it in a brace because Dwight broke it. So this made Quan develop his hate for Dwight. The next thing I have is a mallet or a gavel because this represents when Quan went to court because he was accused of shooting Officer Castillo, but Quan didn't actually shoot him, so he had to go to court several times for his case. The next thing I have is a police card that represents all the times that Quan got arrested and got in trouble with the police and the law. The next thing I have is a orange ribbon, and orange ribbons represent leukemia awareness. This is important to the story and to Quan because Quan's mom came to his school to tell him that Deja was diagnosed with leukemia cancer, and she told him that Deja might not make it much longer. This made Quan very sad and devastated. The next thing I have is a letter from my friend, and this represents Quan and Justyce because they wrote letters to each other throughout the story, and they would write to each other about all the major events. And the last thing I have is a friendship necklace that my best friend gave me, and this represents Quan and Justyce's friendship and how it grew stronger over the story. Thanks for watching. That's all. Bye.